Hi, everyone, and hello to all the pageant fans all over the world, the universe rather, and to my new subscribers and returning viewers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this episode right now and you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Help me to grow this channel and to reach a milestone here in YouTube simply by clicking the subscribe button below and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
You're so gorgeous. I can't say anything to your face.
For today's episode here in my channel, I'll be sharing with you guys my top 16 semi-finalists in Miss Universe Philippines 2020 based on their preliminary performances. And to add spice in this episode, I actually invited a very good friend of mine. Let me introduce to you to Anthony C.
Hi everyone! Hi Ate G. Thank you so much for inviting me to your vlog. It's so much of a pleasure to be here. As you know, I'm a big fan of yours. I always watch your vlog whenever you have one. You know that.
Now, I decided to invite you here because siguro kailangan ko ng ibang views from a different person or a different pageant fan just like you. Siyempre, iba-iba tayo ng views, iba-iba tayo ng gusto, iba-iba tayo ng mga gets sa candidates. So I guess it's pretty good to have you here in my channel so that you can also share your insight to our viewers. Let's start with the production number. I want to hear your insight about the production number of Miss Universe Philippines 2020.
Okay, well first, I was really amazed with the production number. I have been a fan of beauty pageants since 1993. And a year after that, we had the Miss Universe here in the Philippines. And you know that the Mabuhay song was your production number, which is almost the same with what we have here for the first ever Miss Universe Philippines. So it was very nostalgic.
Yeah,
How about you?
yeah. Just like you, the same feeling or emotion when I heard that song because it's very iconic song. Especially it was related to Miss Universe and it was held in the Philippines.
Who's your winner for the best national costume?
I really love the national costume of Miss Palawan. The peacock.
I actually like her costume, but other than Miss Palawan, I also like the costume of Miss Surigao del Norte. I really like
Surigao del Norte.
She was bringing a baby, and
Really?
she was like a working mom with a baby. For me, a symbol of empowerment, like women empowerment. That even though you're a mom, you also work, and it shows the power of women that you can do a lot of things with just one body, right?
Now, I'm really sorry, masyado kami nakapag-chikahan. Okay, but without further ado, let's start this episode now. I want to hear your top 16. How did you determine who will be part of your top 16 semi-finalists?
Well, first, I would like to let everyone know that I am a pageant fan. I am not a pageant expert. So whatever opinion that I have, it's purely based on my personal thoughts. Okay? So I hope your bets are also in my list. But this is based on what I did. So what I did was I scored all of the candidates 1 to 5 based on their performance during the Q&A, the swimsuit, the long gown, and their passerella, of course. So let's go ahead. I'll start with my top 16.
Yeah.
I have Camarines Sur, Quezon City, Misamis Oriental, Davao del Norte, Catanduanes, Bohol, Aklan, Pasay, Mandaue, Makati, La Union, Iloilo City, Davao City, Cebu City, Parañaque, and Cavite. But other than that, I just wanted to mention this as well, that because it was very difficult. To be honest, after 3 nights, like sleepless nights, it was very difficult to choose because all of the girls really did well. Like maybe like 95% of the girls did well. I can even say that if we will be sending one of them to the Miss Universe stage, we can actually win. We have like a very big chance of winning. So I would like to acknowledge that supposed to be, I would also love to include Cebu province as well as Kalinga.
It's my turn. Let me share with you now my top 16. Okay,
I'll count.
so basically also based it on the closed door interview, swimsuit, evening gown, like the normal process in Miss Universe. So let me share with you guys my top 16 semi-finalists in no particular order. I have Bohol, Cavite, Iloilo City, Parañaque, Cebu City, Quezon City, Pasay City, Aklan, Angeles City, Cebu Province, Davao City, Biliran, Romblon, and Cagayan Province and Camsur. So those are my top 16 semi-finalists.
We have 10. We have 10 picks which are the same.
Oh my God. Okay, so we'll see in the finals next. Now we're done sharing with you guys our top 16 semi-finalists. I just want to open this conversation because we knew for a fact that the top 16 semi-finalists were determined based on their preliminary performances, right? Like the closer interview, swimsuit, and the evening gown round. Now, if after the top 16 semi-finalists, I believe that there will be an opening statement. So after the opening statement, who do you think ang papasok? Sino ang papasok sa top 10 mo?
Okay. Well, to be honest, that would be very difficult because we haven't seen the pageant just yet. But if in case that our ladies would perform with consistency the way they did during the prelims, so my top 10 will be Pasay, Makati, Aklan, Camsur, Quezon City, Davao City, Cebu City, Parañaque, Bohol, and Cavite.
Okay. Now I want to share with you and with you guys who will be my top 10. After the opening statement, it's really hard, to pick just kasi nahihirapan na tayo sa top 16 tapos magta-top 10 pa tayo. But this is actually still in no particular order. I have Bohol, Cavite, Iloilo City, Parañaque, Cebu City, Quezon City, Pasay, Aklan, Cebu Province, and Davao City.
We have 9.
Okay. I noticed that you also included Miss Davao City.
Yes, I included Davao City, yes.
Okay, may I know the reason why you're including also Davao City? I want to hear your insight about it.
I really think that she did really well during the prelims. She walks really great. Her passerella is really great. It's flawless. She's really a model. She showed it. She really is a model, a professional one for that matter. And during the Q&A, I really think that she was very authentic. Lumabas yung pagiging inday niya, but with authenticity. So that's what I really like about what she did. So if in case that during the actual pageant night that she will be able to perform the same way that she did during the prelims, then she will really make it.
The reason why I'm actually including Eliza Malinaw as part of my top 10 is because, ang sabi ko nga, during the closer interview, kabado si Eliza Malinaw. So hindi rehearsed ang sagot niya. No, during the opening statement, I'm thinking, since, I think they were given that idea how the opening statement will work. So I believe na nakapag-rehearse siya on how she can deliver her opening statement. Wag lang siyang maging gazing-ganado. So after the top 10, we are now down to the top 5 semi-finalists. Tell me, share it to everyone, who is actually part of your top 5 semi-finalists.
Okay, this is going to be really difficult, but if I'm not mistaken, the top 5 will be based on the swimsuit and gown, correct?
Yes.
It's really swimsuit and gown. So how they walk, how they present themselves, right? My top 5 will be Cavite, Parañaque, Bohol, Davao City, Aklan. I really believe that Quezon City may still make it to top 5. But given that, I'm basing it on my actual scores, so Quezon City is not part of it, but she may be part of top 5.
I just simply based it on their preliminary performances. Okay. So I have Iloilo City, Cavite. I'll be putting here Bohol because Bohol showed so much confidence, both swimsuit and evening gown round. Although I don't like her gown during the evening gown round. What can you say about the gown of Miss Bohol? Do you like it?
I'm not a fan of the gown. She tried to walk with it with confidence, I would
Yes.
suppose. But the gown itself, it's actually nice. I think it wasn't just for her. If someone else wore it, it could have been a different story.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking that the design or the style of the gown, did not complement her
Her body.
overall. Yeah, her overall body physique.
But
Okay.
the confidence was exuding.
Yeah. I also want to include in here Aklan because she reminds me so much of Rachel Peters. The height, the face, the skin color. So I'm including
But
Miss Aklan.
she doesn't have a coffee shop in Siargao.
I know. I think she will, she needs to put up one. Okay. So I have Iloilo City, Cavite, Bohol, Aklan. It's really hard for me because my heart is battling between Parañaque and Miss Davao City. Since this is purely based not on question and answer portion, this is purely based on, as like what you said, evening gown round, swimsuit competition, where in fact you and I will definitely agree that, Eliza Malino is really, good. She's great, actually. She's great when it comes to those aspects, right? So I'm actually including Eliza Malino in my top 1. Naka-reserve sa akin si Michelle Gumabaw. What can you say about her gown pala?
Yeah, same here. So most likely we have 4 similar top picks for top 5, and then having Michelle Gumabo was a reserve. A very great reserve, to be honest. She did really, really great. As I was saying, I think I can say that she was, she came in really prepared during
Yes.
the prelims, the Q&A. The Q&A, okay? The Q&A, just that.
Yeah, just what can you say about her gown?
I'm also not a big fan.
You are
I'm not
sorry.
saying ugly. I'm just not a big fan. It didn't compliment, as you said, her,
Yeah.
her physique and all that.
You know what?
So that's
I'm actually thinking that hindi masyadong naging maganda yung it's not about the fitting, I guess. It's really the style kasi masyadong covered siya.
yeah.
And she's trying, di ba?
I think so.
Parang mas
It reminded me of Pasay's long gown. That she was wearing something with pants. I think it seemed like there was a pants, and then it was long sleeves and all.
medyo disturbing for me kasi yung meron pa siyang pa-shoulder, something like that. And then
And then they were
masyadong
cut
covered.
here and there. Yeah.
Siguro it
But
could have been
Yeah, it was a nice gown. It was a nice gown. It wasn't just for her.
what I can say about the gown is it was really a nice gown, but not for Miss Universe Philippines or for the evening gown competition. Parang for me yung gown na yun is parang nakikita ko sa mga Santa Cruzan. I'm sorry. But hindi ko talaga gusto yung gown na yun. Parang ang gusto kong, ayoko maging bias, pero maganda ang gown ni Miss Parañaque.
For me, who had the best gown?
Rabia.
No, Billy Hackinson. I don't know Billy Hackinson before the prelims and all that. I've seen her on Instagram, but I was never following her. But after seeing her prelims, oh my god! So which leads us to the final top 3. That's very difficult. This is like more difficult now.
Top 3 semi-finalists. Who are your top 3? Share it to everyone.
Okay, my top 3, and this is going to be very difficult. My top 3 will be Cavite, Aklan, and Bohol. Still, I'm going to have Michelle Gumabao, who may be part of top 3.
You have Cavite.
Bohol and Aklan.
Why do we have the same top 3?
Really?
Actually, my heart is battling. Actually, if I'll replace Aklan with Miss Iloilo City.
I think composure and elegance, that the grace under pressure is very, very important during prelims. You may say that, okay, it's a casual interview, but however, you're a beauty pageant. You're in a beauty pageant. You're a beauty queen. So you really have to look like a beauty queen. You have to represent yourself like a beauty queen. Okay, so my top two, and this will be the last 2 women standing, will be Cavite and Aklan.
I'll go for Cavite and Bohol.
I actually felt that it was going to be very possible it's Cavite and Bohol, but I think I might go for Aklan because of the uniqueness. She looks really unique compared to a lot of the other contestants. So I'm going for Cavite and
If you
Aklan.
have a different top 2, why don't you just share? Tell me your winner. Who is your winner?
Definitely, my winner would be Billy Hackinson of Cavite. Yes. Yeah. As you mentioned, and I already mentioned that, I think it's highly time for us to send a short-haired candidate. It's not going to join the bandwagon. It's not that. But I really think that Billy Hackinson really showed elegance, composure, authenticity, poise. She walks really well. Her styling is really on point. I think she's a perfect candidate. I think, trust me, if we'll talk about like the gown, so let's talk about styling now. Let's talk about the styling now. Bohol versus Cavite.
Cavite.
We know this dressing up really well.
Even her walk
Mhm.
during the swimsuit, and because the moment that I saw her during the preliminary competition, let's talk about the evening gown round. She walked with attitude, with glamour.
And regal.
Yes, this is me. It's me. It's Billy Hackinson. But with Pauline Amelinx, the difference is that if Billy Hackinson displayed, elegance, if Billy Hackinson displayed, as what you mentioned, regal, I think Pauline Amelinx, the way she performed during the preliminary competition in the evening gown round, I have to say that, it seems that she just enjoyed that particular round. Like she just enjoy it, she just twirl, and this just happened.
And she's really
But-
beautiful.
She is, especially on those, uploaded pictures. You can see that, kailangan ng sobrang glam so that you will appreciate her beauty.
We both agree that she's really beautiful.
Yes, it's really proper styling, glam thing. But you know what? Ang layo na natin sa topic. I'm so sorry, but I really have to...
So who's your winner? Who do you think is the best icon for a phenomenal woman? Cavite or Bohol?
You know what? That's actually a very good, question. And your question actually made me realize who do I think will be, the best representative of the Philippines in the Miss Universe Beauty pageant. Strong, phenomenal woman. I have to say it's really Cavite. Any words that you wanna tell to everyone, or any advice, anything that you wanna share before we end this video?
Well, I would like to let everyone know that I have said earlier, and as a disclaimer, I am not a pageant expert. I am just a pageant fan. So I am basing my predictions based on what I have been observing during the pageants that I have been watching. I have beauty queen friends that I know personally, and I know how they really look like, how they talk, how they present themselves. So all of my predictions will be or are based on those things. And let's see. We still have like 2 more days, and I really wish that everyone, like all of the contestants, would be on their feet during the pageant night. For those who did really good, be consistent or even be better. And for those who did not do not that good, you still have a chance to redeem yourself. And always remember, we all are winners already. I mean, representing your province or your city is already a big thing for everyone. And to all the people who are watching, please do not bash us, okay? We're just giving our insights here. It's our opinion, so please respect it, okay?
Yes, thank you. And also, I just want to support what you just said a while ago that, you know, these predictions are still predictions, and the only reason why our predictions might change, you know, is actually depending on how these girls will perform during the finals night. As what you mentioned a while ago, consistency is the key. If they remain consistent, you know, all throughout the pageant, you know, finale, then, you know, our prediction might be right. But then again, we are not claiming that we are, you know, pageant experts in here. We are just, you know, pageant fans. We love beauty pageants. We love Miss Universe so much, and we have, you know, we are just sharing our, you know, passion to everyone. Diba? So, yun lang. I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time with me, and also to our viewers. I really, really appreciate each of you. And as always, you know, as what I always say, stay kind, because you can never go wrong with kindness. I love you all.
You all.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Till next time.